right now at a customer's house. I'm going to grab my tripod real fast, about to take a lunch break because I'm working on a BMW right now. And I just got done with the inside, and I wanted to show you guys some stuff that I think might help you, give you guys some value. 325 Ci, okay, I thought so. So I'm working on a BMW, it's a 325 Ci. So let me go ahead and set you guys up on this tripod real fast so that I can make it a little bit easier on myself. There we go. Okay, so I'll flip the camera around. There you go, so you can see there's the BMW that I'm working on right now. So it's a, I can't remember what year it is exactly. It's a bit of an older vehicle, but just got done detailing the interior. And Ronel, ¿cómo está usted? Gracias que estás aquí. Everything Anchor Pro, what's up? So just got done detailing the interior. So here's a car, here's a great example of a car that, oh, and by the way, as I move to the exterior, I'm actually going to be doing a two-stage polish. Prestige Mobile Auto Detailing, what is up? Ready for a smoke removal video. That video is coming. But anyways, I'm going to do a two-stage polish on this red paint after I get done eating my lunch. But anyways, guys, so I got done with the interior. You know, the carpets look fantastic, right? They came out really nicely. The door panels look really good as well. One of the things that's difficult with cars like this is that because it's a convertible, the grease and grime that gets on the outside of cars often gets on the inside of cars with convertibles. And so the inside becomes a whole new bear to deal with because you're dealing with like a lot more serious dirt than you would be if it was a hard top where the inside was never really exposed to the elements. So check this out, guys. Everything Anchor Pro asked, can I explain the difference between a one-stage and a two-stage polish? I am going to shoot a video today on this car as I do it, so I will explain it in that video, and I'll probably release it like tomorrow or something. So in the effort to save time, I will check out that video tomorrow, and I think that'll give you a better explanation. So check out this interior here. You guys can see part of this plastic, this tan plastic. Edgardo says, knowledge us, Mr. Luke. So anyways, this leather is starting to crack here, the leather's starting to crack here, and then when you lift this up, you see all of this kind of like peeling. It looks like somebody got like your skin when it gets sunburned and it starts to peel. That's what that looks like. And then you see all these scratches up here, like all of this just damage, really. And so basically what happens is Ronald says, Smart Detailing University, is it worth taking the master training course? Let me answer you this way, Ronald. In my opinion, I do not think it is worth spending money to go get educated on detailing in particular. Not because it wouldn't be valuable, but because there is so much free information on YouTube. For example, this channel, I literally walk you guys through exactly the different strategies to do things, not only on a car, but also how to make a website, like, why would you pay for things that you can possibly get better information even for free? So that's how I'll answer that. Anyways, not to discourage you from doing it. If you want to do it, go ahead and do it. But this kind of stuff happens in here when the car is not maintained, because in BMW specifically, they have like this lining almost that they, it's like a decorative, almost like, it's kind of like paint, but it's more industrial. And over time, it literally starts to degrade because your body oils, dirt, whatever sits on it, and it literally starts to peel away like this. So when you're dealing with something like that, you can only clean that to a certain degree, because if you keep cleaning, you're going to clean all of that away. And then all those marks that you see, it's going to be like pure white in there, and it's supposed to be tan. So you have all that stuff that you're having to deal with. And the same thing happens with, you know, the leather. Like here, check this out. This is not dirt. This should be tan, but this is peeled off because it has not been maintained. So when you're dealing with convertibles and things like that, there's a much bigger tendency for things like that to happen, because once again, the grease and grime that you are dealing with is the outside elements, right? And that stuff gets on the interior of cars. But apart from that, everything looks pretty good in here. You guys can see, you know, the interior definitely came out very nicely. It looks good. But once again, it's just one of those efforts of managing expectations because, you know, if you don't manage expectations correctly, then, you know, people are going to get disappointed. But if you manage expectations correctly and you know you're dealing with a car that's, you know, 10 years old, 11 years old, whatever the case may be, then you're going to have to talk to your customer and say, look, once again, I can do as much as I can, but what I can do may not be quite what you're expecting. And so, what I did, as I was talking to this customer over the phone, is she found me on Google, as people normally do. And for example, guys, just so you know, sorry I'm eating as I'm doing this. I'm trying to take a lunch break before I go to the outside because this is pretty much going to be an all-day job. But I do have another customer that wants something quick done after this. But anyways, just so you guys know, you know, I'm doing the live stream tonight for the building a website, Google, you know, search engine optimization, all that sort of stuff. And as I was working today, even as I've been working right now, it's, what time is it, like noon? I started on this car at like 9 or something, and I have had 3 different people call me already who found me on Google. So in the last 2.5 hours, I've had 3 customers search on Google, find my name, find my website, find my number, and call me. And I've scheduled one of them. And so the stuff we're going to be talking about tonight is going to be huge because I have results to show you guys, hey, this is working. And so I'm going to show you guys the exact strategies that I took to make things like that happen. And the power in it is that you get to a point where you don't have to take customers that you don't want because you have so many calls coming in that you don't have to work with people you don't necessarily want to work with. So anyways, I knew this job was going to be a good job because this customer called me, wanted to know about, you know, polishing and things. Hold on one second. Stand you guys up a little bit straighter. She wanted to know about polishing, and as soon as I told her the price, she didn't skip a beat. She didn't hesitate. She didn't even think. She was like, yeah, whatever. And even as I came to her house this morning, she went to work, so I'm here without her here, but she left me a check that is blank and a pen and said, whenever you're done, fill this check out with whatever amount you're going to charge me and just text me when you're done. And so it's like, that's the customer you want. Doesn't care. She has a healthy enough disposable income. She doesn't care what I'm going to charge her. It leaves so much aggravation out of the equation. But anyways, guys, stay tuned for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and say 7 o'clock is the time that we're going to start tonight with our masterclass. So tune in for 7 o'clock, and I'll see you guys then.